Good morning children, welcome back to social class. Today I am going to show you two situations. Afterwards you have to tell me what I did correctly in that situation and what are the things which I have done wrongly in that situation. Okay, everyone please take your pencil along with your notebook. You have to write what are the things which I have done correctly and what are the things which I have done wrongly. So you have to write it down in the notebook. Afterwards you have to tell me. Okay, so shall we begin our lesson? Children, see what I have in my hand. What is this? Yes. And what is this? Yes. This is a matchbox and this is a candle. Where I kept on the wooden table, right? Where I kept my candle on the wooden table. So here I'm lighting my candle. What I did now? I lit the candle, right? So where I kept my candle? On the table. So, do you think which I have done is correctly? The thing which I have done is correct? I left my candle on the wooden table and I am leaving the room. Do you think that is done by me is correct? Okay, just write your answer in your notebook. Okay, we will move to next situation. Okay, now what I have done here, again I lit my candle near where? What is this children? This is a curtain and I lit my candle near the curtain and I am leaving the room. Do you think the situation here is right? Perfect what I have done here? Should I leave my candle near the curtain if no one in the class? Sorry, if no one in the room? Okay, now let's discuss about these two situations. So what I have done in two situations, first I have lit my candle and I left my candle on the wooden table. And in the second situation, I lit my candle and I left the candle near the curtain. So did you all wrote down in your notebook what are the things which I done correctly and what are the things which I have done wrong? Yes, lit a candle and left a candle on the wooden table is a wrong thing. If no one is there, no one is not there in the room, because a wooden table have a quality to catch the fire easily. When a candle melt, what is going to be? Yes, when a candle melt, the fire will automatically catches the wooden table and there is a chance the fire will spread over all over the room and later it will catches the fire whole house, right? So, should we leave a candle on a wooden table? No, we shouldn't leave a candle on any wooden thing if no one is not there in the room. And what is the second situation I have showed you? That I left my candle near the curtain, right? So do you think that is a perfect thing to do? Do you think that is the right thing to do at home? No. If no one is not there in the room, even if also people are there in the room, we shouldn't left our candle near the curtain, because the cloth also will catch the fire very easily. That's why we never lit our candle near any cloth or any curtain. If no one is there in the room, if there also. Sometimes we will forget the things, right? So we will always have to be we will always have to be very careful about the fire. So let's think. If accidentally the fire catches any things or any accidents happens in our home, then what we supposed to do? Immediately we need help. Who's going to help to put out that fire? Whom we have to call? Yes, automatically we will call to the fire station, right? So whenever we lit a candle or whenever we do lit in the lamps, we shouldn't leave without any attention. We always have to remember to put out the fire and then we have to leave the room. Otherwise, what are the actions going to happen today? We are going to learn. How we are going to know? By reading a story from our Exceed content book. So everyone please open block number 6. Places help us. Yes children, did everyone open your content book? Block 6. The burning candle. What is our story name? The burning candle. So Try to read along with me, okay? Last year we had a long power cut and had no electricity in our house. We lit candles to get some light. After dinner we all went to bed. My mother blew off all the candles except one because I was scared of the dark. After some time I heard loud noises coming from our house. My father came to get me. We ran down the stairs and out of the building. When I looked up, I saw smoke and big flames of fire coming from the window of our house. The fire started spreading very fast to the next house. My mother was crying because my older brother was still in the house. My father called 101 from his phone and within a few minutes we heard the loud siren of a fire brigade. Many firefighters came with big water hoses and put out the fire. We found out that the burning candle had fallen down and the curtain had caught fire. One firefighter climbed a tall ladder and went into the house. He found my brother who was coughing badly. The firefighter dialed 102 from his phone and soon an ambulance came with blazing red lights and a loud siren. 2 people came out and took my brother to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, my father stopped at an ATM of a bank and took some money out. The next day, he went to the post office and sent a letter to my grandparents to inform them about what had happened. So, I have read the story. Let's discuss what happened here. So, in a house, when they left to blow off a candle, what happened in their house? Accidentally, the candle, in the house, the curtain catches the fire because of the candle, because they forgot to blow it off, right? So, after that, what happened? They all got into the fire accident. So immediately what they did? Immediately who helped them? Yes, immediately their father helped them, right? So after that, what they did? They observed that all home is catched by fire and it is spreading to the next house. So immediately what they did? Immediately they called 101 and they called that fire engine to come and help them, right? So actually in this story, first of all, who helped them to bring those people out? Yes, their father helped them to bring out all those people from the fire, right? And after that, who helped them to put off the fire? A fire brigade, that means a fire engine. We call them in natural a fire engine. Fire engine came and he helped them. What happened? Their younger brother left in the house. So the fire brigade came there and the 5 people helped his brother to bring out from the house. So have you understood today our lesson? We are talking about whom? Yes, we are talking about the firefighters, fire engine, the helpful firefighters. So today we are going to learn a lesson about helpful firefighters. Right, children? So, which lesson we are in? Yes, block 6 and places that help us. In that, our LP1 is what is our LP1? Helpful firefighters. And what are the resources we have used in our lesson to make you understand? Candle, matchbox, wooden table and a curtain. So, in the story what exactly happened? That a candle has catched a fire because of the curtain. The curtain fall on the candle, that's why a fire catched entire home. So his father bring them out and afterwards they called an ambulance. Afterwards they called an fire engine. Afterwards what happened? If we call to fire engine, who will receive the phone? Yes, a fire caller. That means in a fire engine there will be a telecaller who will receive our call and he will send a fire engine along with whom? Who will help to put off the fire? Yes, firefighters will be there in the fire engine, right? So, that means how a fire engine will come and they will save us, right? So, that means who will work in the fire station? That means who are the persons who will work in the fire station? That a person who receives a phone call, and afterwards the people who work as a firefighters, right? And how they will blow up the fire? Can you say? How they will blow up the fire? Yes, by carrying the water to the fireplace? No, they will have a big water pipes, and with the help of water pipes, what they will do? They will put out the fire by throwing water with the help of the pipes on that fireplaces. So, can you tell who the people who work in a fire station? Who are the people that work in a fire station? Yes, a person first who receives a call, that means a telephone caller, and another person who drives all the people who works in a fire engine, that means a driver, and the people who actually fight the fire, that means who help to put out the fire. That means a telephone caller, a driver, and firefighters. These all people work in fire station. So what is a fire station? Can anyone tell? Yes, a fire station is a place where we have a fire engine, that means a truck which have all the things to put off the fire. That means we have a storage to store water and a big water pipes where we can through the water with the help of a pipes, and we can see a ladder also, because in apartments or any tall buildings, if any fire accidents will happen, how they will reach? With the help of ladder. If they can't use the ladder, then how they will reach? Can anyone tell? Yes, by using ropes also. By using ropes also, they will go. That means ropes also they will have. That means what are the things that a fire engine will have? Yes, a water hoses, ladder, ropes, and if any fire accidents, okay, in the story what we have known that a person went into the house and they will bring the brother of that victim, right? So that person who has told the story, that younger brother has left in the house now. So the firefighter went into the house and he brought the younger brother of that person. That means sometimes firefighters also will go into the fireplaces. That means how they will go? They also will have a separate dress. They will have separate dress which helpful to prevent the fire. That means the fire can't do any harm with that dress if they will wear. And they will have separate helmets with the glass, covering by the glass in front of the eyes. So they will have separate dress. By the help of that dress, using the dress, they will go into that such kind of a fireplaces. They can bring that people who stuck into the fire accidents. Do you all understand, children? Okay. So what we have discussed in our lesson, that about a firefighters who will help to put out the fires if any fire accidents happens. So what are the new words you have learned in this lesson? Yes, firefighters, fire station, and fireplace. Those are the new words in this lesson we have learned. Now I'll ask you some question. Now tell me. Okay, that we have seen some fire accidents and we are near to that one, but no one is there. So what we supposed to do? Can anyone tell? Should we go and we ourselves try to put out that fire? Can we do that? No, because you are very younger. That means you are very small kids now. You can't go and you can't yourself put out the fire. So you have to tell, if someone elders are there, you have to bring them, you have to show them. Otherwise you can tell them. Then they will call the fire station to help that fire accident, to stop that fire accident, right? Okay. But even though you already called the fire station, that somewhere happened some fire accidents, but it will take some time to reach that fire accident to the fire engine, right? Always sometimes there will be some traffic jam or any problem will be comes, right? So then what we supposed to do? How we can protect ourselves from the fire? What are the things that we supposed to do? Yes, if you see any fire accidents, first thing what you supposed to do? Suppose you have saw that the fire has catch up into your house. Then what you supposed to do? First thing everyone must do, immediately switch off the gas, right? And after that, try to come out that place. Otherwise, if fire catches all the doors, what you're supposed to do? Immediately you take a blanket and you dip that blanket into water and you cover whole your body with that blanket, and then you try to come out, because wet cloth can't catch the fire. And another thing what we have to remind, if any fire accidents are there, immediately what is going to be happen? The fog will catch us, right? So we can't breathe and we can't see properly. Then what we supposed to do? Yes, if the fog is glued all over the house and you can't take a breath, then you have to dip the cloth in the water and you have to keep that cloth on your nose, covering your nose, so you can take little bit breath. Okay, then you will try to come out of the house. And if fire is there and you already have a heavy airflow and the blows are coming in the fire, then what you supposed to do? Then you supposed to run? No. If any fire accident there, we never supposed to run. What we supposed to do? We have to cover our body with a wet cloth. Then we have to roll on the floor. That is the thing that we have to do. Then if you run when the air is blowing, when fire also blowing there, you should not run, because when the blows are there, immediately they will catch our dress. That means you have to roll on the floor. These are the things which you always remember. After that, tell to any elder that something accident happened in your house, then they will help by calling fire engines, right? So what are the new words in this lesson we have learned about? Fire station, firefighters, and fire engine. Right, children? So today we have learned which lesson? Lesson block 6, places that help us. In that our LP1 is what? Helpful firefighters. In that, what are the resources we have used? Candle, matchbox, wooden table and curtain. After that, what we did? We read the story to understand how our firefighters will help us. Right? After that, the people who work in fire station we have discussed. Who are those people? The telephone operator who actually receives the phone call from us, and after that the driver who will drive the firefighters to the exactly the place where fire accident happened, and after that the fire station. What is a fire station? What is a place of fire station? A place which we have a fire engine where all put of that fire things will be there in that fire engine, right? After that, what are the new words in this lesson we have learned exactly? Fire station, firefighters, fire engine. These are the new words in our lesson today. We exactly learned. Now everyone open volume please. So children, everyone open volume. We are in which lesson? Block 6, help places that help us. In that, we are discussing about our LP1, helpful firefighters. So don't forget to write the date, okay? So what is the first question here? List 3 reasons why we need to call a fire station. Okay, now tell me any 3 reasons when we need to call a fire station. Okay, now go to the second question. How are fire stations helpful for us? Okay, how a fire station will help us? You know the answer, okay? Give your answers. Now, third question. Write a few steps that we can take to deal with fire by the time fire engines reaches us. So, we already discussed, right? If a fire engine will take a time to reach us, what are the things we supposed to do? Yes, you know, right. Next, fourth one. Draw a firefighter in the box below. Here they have given a box where you have to draw a firefighters. So children, I hope you already understood the lesson. Everyone don't forget to complete your volume. Thank you.